Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your reading for December 12th through the 18th. Spirit has, a very interesting message for you. They want you to know that you are gifted. So you have the card of gifted that came out, and gifted is definitely the card where they are saying, hey, you got a lot going for you. Don't be afraid of your gifts. Don't doubt your gifts. Don't let somebody else tell you that you don't know what you're doing. You have a lot to share with the world, and there's something that you're working on, something of value that you're trying to do. It could simply be, oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no. So this is super interesting. I think I know look like I'm playing around here, but I'm not, because what happened was this one falling off the top here is the card of using your intuition. And in the pre-shuffle, before I was really focused on your energy, you got the card of intuition that came out. And I feel like they were saying, no, wait, let's talk about your intuition. So let's talk about your intuition here. All right. So you are gifted. Intuitively, you know things. You have talents. You have skills. There are things that you are developing and working on that you intuitively feel will benefit others, will benefit yourself. You've got some kind of an idea. You're being encouraged to trust the little voices in your head, to trust what you believe and you know to be true, to really trust yourself and the wisdom and the guidance that you are receiving. The Spirit wants you to know how gifted you are. Then, so here, this is the overall energy, and here is the divine counterpart, the masculine, and the key to the situation. Like, take action. Take action on what you intuitively know. Take action on your gifts and your talents. Believe in yourself. This week, there's an opportunity for you to really step up and move in the direction of what it is that you really want to manifest and what you want to create, because it has the potential to be financially rewarding. We have the card of the fish. Okay, so there's something in the area of your resources. There's something very quickly moving ahead for you. So either you're moving things forward, or an opportunity is coming in really fast, and where you have felt blocked and stopped and like you don't think you know enough and it's been really hard. We have the card of the mountain in like, I'm seeking information, but I'm having trouble finding it. But I think that all shifts and that changes, and information comes to you in the area of resources that starts things moving forward. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is really going to work for me. So this is a very uplifting, exciting kind of energy. Somebody besides you and Spirit believes in you. And I think you find out. Like, I really encourage you to see the opportunities when they present themselves. Be looking for the opportunities that present themselves this week. So I think that there's been something you've been spending a lot of time working on, and you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. Because here we have in the area of what's eating away at your resources, in your heart space, your self-esteem and self-worth. We have this card of transformation, the Death card. And so I think that you may have left someplace, or you lost your job, or you lost a relationship, or left a relationship, or something ended. It wasn't working for you in some way or the other, and so Spirit cut it off. And it left you, and this could have happened a long time ago. So maybe you started a business a long time ago and it didn't go anywhere. And so you're like, I'm not getting good at business. Well, that was then, this is now. That was then, this is now. So in the area of whatever it is that you have the doubts about, the thing that you're not sure you're capable of, Spirit says, no, you actually really are. You're very gifted. You're very talented. You have the potential to be financially rewarded and compensated for this. So, so something that may have taken a very long time I think the energy that you put in, right? This is the action card here. This is taking action. This is going out. Let's just say that this idea, this company, this job opportunity, and it definitely feels like this has everything to do with money. Okay, so I know I threw in the word relationship, but I'm not seeing relationship cards here. This is more like getting your divine masculine and feminine into balance, okay? But this is a card of going out in the field and working. So this is putting in the effort, so are you making the calls? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you putting the effort in? Like, be honest with yourself. If you're not putting the effort in, then put in the effort. But there's also a need to be balanced, right? We don't want to work ourselves to death ever. That is not a good idea. But there's a need to like put in the effort and to take the time to create, to build. So show up for yourself on the daily. I think that it may be that you started something. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, I used to sell party light candles, and the first thing they say is, make a list of all your friends, and then you call up, you're all excited. I have so many friends. Oh my God, they're all gonna have parties for me, and I'm gonna make so much money. I actually did really well on party light, by the way, but but that moment when you think this whole list of people are all going to have a party for you, that is incorrect. That's incorrect. And so here we have this card of loyalty in the area of the obstacle. And so you're like, well, if they were my friends, why would, well, some of them would have a party, but they would call their friends up and say, she's starting a business. You don't have to buy anything, but I just want to help her out by having a party. Well, it doesn't help me out when you tell them they don't have to buy anything, right? Blech. So don't do me any favors. So there's that. Okay. And then there's maybe you want to strike out on your own. You have a great job opportunity or a creative idea, but you have this loyalty to the place you've always worked. And you're like, I don't know if I want to strike out on my own because they're relying on me here. It could be one of those kinds of things. So either it's like you were expecting your friends to be more supportive, but maybe they weren't, or they weren't supportive in a way that really helped you, or you feel a loyalty to where you are, so you don't want to create a competition for it. That's not what Spirit's saying. They're saying you have gifts, go use them. In the area of how you transform this situation, you've got the card of the tree, but this tree has some serious growth going on. There's two trees in here. One of them is the winter, and this one's the summer, and this one is growing. It is large and it is massive, and so put the energy in, till the soil, nurture, grow, feed, water, whatever this dream, this goal is, because what are you supposed to do? Focus on the dream. You have the card of the star. He's setting the course using his sextant based on the North Star. You are supposed to be moving toward your goal, toward your dream. Take some kind of an action this week toward this big thing you've got going on. You have a talent that is sort of sitting on the sidelines, and they're saying, no, believe in yourself, trust yourself. And in the heart space, you have the card of the garden, the abundance in this one. And I really think the key to using that effectively is when you start to feel abundant, what you feel, you make real. So if you believe yourself to be super talented and gifted, and you believe that it is something important, that it's something that people are going to need, if you will just trust that energy and feel it in your heart space every day. I know that what I'm doing seems to be taking a while to grow, but boy, does this have strong roots. This is going to be magnificent. Then it will become that. What are you supposed to anchor your energy into? The sun. So, are you telling people what you're doing? Are you shining a light on it? I really feel this feels very entrepreneurial. So if this is not for you, check out your sun, moon, and rising. This may not be your reading, but for some Libra out there, here's something important that I learned doing Party Light, actually. But it's something I use in all the businesses I've ever had. And it's like, if your mouth's not open, you're not open for business. Are you telling people you're doing this? Are you having that conversation? Are you looking for the opportunity? You know the answer to that. And the thing about the sun is to remember that you are a bright light and that you are gifted. And what you offer has value that brightens the life of other people. Remember that. So, I'm just looking at these cards they sent, and they are interesting. Hold on. Okay. For some of you, we have this card of transformation here. Something major ended. So it's what's caused your self-doubt. Whether it was a career situation, a job situation, or even a relationship, because how we feel about one aspect of our life oftentimes gets into the other aspect of our life. But I find with Libra, it happens more frequently than, and water signs, that if like we're not doing good at home, then we really aren't doing good anywhere, right? And so there's a need to bring things into balance, because you have here what's been draining your energy is the coffin. So the coffin here is an end of a major cycle, and it's drained your energy. So something you went through, it's in the past, it's already happened, or it's happening right now, but you feel the energy drifting away. And for some reason, it has depleted your ability to have a lot of confidence in yourself. Don't let that happen. Allow the cycle to complete. So here we have hell, H-E-L, the end of a cycle. Then when they say go to hell and back, it is the wheel. It's the wheel. It's like the end of a cycle, that's to hell, and then you come back, right? And so that's where really it's not the hell that you think, right? It's a different, this is Nordic or Celtic. Okay, and then you have the safe space. How do you transform the situation? You create, look at those trees, how much they look alike, right? You create a safe space for you, and see the light shining on her, the growth, the opportunity. You put down your roots. You decide, this is where I am putting my energy. This is what I'm going to nurture. This is what I'm going to grow. This is what I'm moving toward. So if, for instance, it is about a relationship, the more you love yourself and you set your roots in your own sense of self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, the more you create the dynamics that bring in a very positive, supportive relationship. But if this is around career, the same thing. The more that you value yourself, the more that others are going to value you. When you show up for negotiation for a contract, your sense of self-value, self-worth has so much to do with how much money you make, right? Because they're going to try to lowball you if they can get away with it. That's their job, to be profitable. It is your job to be profitable for yourself. Hey, I'm worth more than that. What else you got? Right? What else? Yeah, you think you could sweeten that a little bit? I mean, I've been to hell and back. I know that I'm better than this. And so whatever the situation is, you need to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And you start off by believing in yourself. You start off by knowing that you have talents and you have gifts, and there are people that want those gifts and those talents. And so maybe you've just been laid off, or maybe, there was a business that shuttered up. It couldn't make it, the last couple of years been really hard. But what have you learned, and what are your skills, and what does your resume look like? And go out there and sell yourself and your gifts and your talents. Confidence is... It makes all the difference. You see it just jumping around here. Okay, look, Spirit has your back. You have to take time out. I would say over the holiday season, look, safe space, resting. It'll be okay. But set your sight and your goal on where you want to go. And let the lights shine. Let it shine on you. Spirit has your back. This is for Wednesday and Thursday, when there's really some amazing networking energy going on. So, it's okay to put your feelers out there. Relax and enjoy the holiday season if there's, but it's not... But rest. Make sure you're nurturing and caring for you physically, mentally, and emotionally, spiritually. But trust and believe in yourself. We have here the card, let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world and use the same to bring the world back to you. Let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world and use the same to bring the world back to you, to hell and back. There is something, the more networking you do. So maybe this rest, this break, maybe you're not out there so much, but you're building your website, right? There's something you need to get to work on. There is a communication system that you need to set up. We have the card of the witch. Be aware of your reputation and your influence, your power to create, preserve, or destroy. Powerful women are often misunderstood. Don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid to shine. This is the card of the witch in here. She's got the little pendulum, right? She's got the little pendulum. And she's using it to divinate, to discover what the next best idea move is. This is using your intuition. Use your intuition to create, to preserve, and to let go of what doesn't work. To move forward toward in the area of resources, you've got rapid movement. The rider, there's two riders in here, and one moves really slow. This one moves really fast. And it's the male. The other one's the female. And so here you've got these action cards. So yes, there's a balance, right? You know that. There's always a balance in life. You take time out for yourself and you put in the work. And so it comes back to setting the roots. Put in the work and then set the worries down and enjoy time, right? It's like the balance, the work-life balance. It may be the gift that you're being given by something that ended in order to create an opportunity to have a much more balanced life that has more prosperity and you feel more abundance in all the areas and the aspects of your life. This is a great card to have in the heart space. These cards are really all very good. I think the problem may be that something, some emotional energy is draining you. Overcome that, put in the effort, and it looks like financial will come together. All right, I did a 2023 sneak peek video for you. I will link that here. I'm on Facebook every day, and if you would love to, I hope you would too, join me in the chat. I have a premiere video that comes out every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time Zone US. And we're building a little community there. We look at the general energies of the week, and generally I pull a few cards for each sign. I did this week. So I will see you guys again soon. Believe in yourself. The universe does. They always get it right. All right? I'll talk to you later.